back live, guys. Oh. I think we're back. Everything is saying that we're... Keep going.
It will never work. She's a daimyo's daughter, and you're just a samurai.
Was this a Disney movie?
How do you know I was not a prince among my people?
Were you?
No.
Someday
But
I
I
will
could've
tell
been.
that story. But today is not that day.
I really want to hear that story. Myth Slayer. We're back. Yes, we are. Lady Uichi's servant has written to Yasuke appealing to his good nature for help. Okay. Let's keep going. Alright. What are we gonna do? I really did not think they were gonna agree. How did the conversation with Nawe go? Oh, I thought I was transmitting for that. I'm sorry, I thought I was live for that. Sort of like Disney parent, like, oh well, you know, you're just a samurai. She's a daimyo's wife. It'll never work. Oh, you weren't there. Okay. To answer your question, I spared her basically because Yasuke asked me to. That was his one and only favor. You have such a fascinating rule system about this. Alright, so guys, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. 6 to go. What do we do now? You know, it's been a hot minute since we traveled to the base. Give that a try. Okay. That's probably what we'll do. We'll try to upgrade the base. We will try to upgrade the base. We'll try to upgrade our gear, and then we'll call it there.
Shh! Don't tell Tomiko you found me. She's trying to make me harvest crops again. I did not think fieldwork was so tiring.
That was
Maybe I
Pyramus
should go back
poisoning
to
people.
stealing scraps.
You're a delight. I still don't have the freaking tournament quest. One that the game was bothering me for like forever. I still don't have it.
A letter. Looks important. Alarming news about Lady Oichi. She needs my help again.
I'm answer the blessings of heaven upon you, and I care for your Lady Oichi, as do I. Your spirit is failing a visit to the Isle of Cats. Traffic visits Azuchi Market, perhaps you might seek her there. That is absolutely what we're gonna do first. I thought you might at this point go farther out into the phasing of the base and see if it's there. Yeah, I thought I had enough for, I do not. Cool.
Hello there.
I say, because every one of these costs money too. I'm absolutely gonna pull this up. I love this bat. You do castles and stuff off screen to grind money and levels. I was just thinking about that in the back of my mind. I think his gear is even like, yeah, this is like 5 levels too long, too low.
Go safely.
Wait, can't I sell stuff?
What do you need?
Dismantle? No, dismantling won't do it.
Hurry back.
Not here. That has to be a vendor. Okay. Hey, you.
Yasuke, where did you learn the teppo? From the Portuguese?
No. They do not want people like me using weapons like that. Lord Nobunaga taught me at Azuchi Castle. And you? Not what one expects from a daimyo's daughter, especially with a traditional fellow like Shote.
True. But we had no choice. We were living in the hills, fighting your Nobunaga's armies. We didn't have much, but we had some teppo. My father made everyone learn to help the defense. Even me.
A
Makes sense.
sensible measure in desperate times.
He's just stubborn. That's all.
Or that. I've got an idea. Got an idea. I don't know why I had to run out to be able to do it, but no. Here. This is perfect. God, that was so beautifully fast. Okay. Wait. Oh, yeah.
I am honored to show.
Oh, God. It's here for Wait. I have valuables. Oh, I think that's enough.
You know where to find me.
Uh-huh. Because I thought it was only like 1100. Or something like that. Something like 1100. I don't know. To say there's at least one of them. Okay. Animal scouts can bring gear, it's easy to reduce gear upgrade costs for times, and stockpiles also were crap. a thing. Is there a cat on my radar? Yeah, I got nothing. See if I can do some grinding off stream. I'm gonna go going to bed though. Let me go see what I got. Because I think I've been meaning to like do one of these for a while, but I think I was forgetting. Yes. Okay. I really gotta fix this menu. Another encrypted data file. Let's go read those. So this is what we were getting into before. There's the call, there's that. There's the discussion between all of them. Back of a clattering van dragging its way up the mountainside. Been on the road for 2 days now, 2 vans between the 6 of us. Long journeys get me thinking of Dad. We took a long journeys, he and I. Dilapidated trains that got delayed for weeks, months out in the wilderness at some remote dig site. Only the bare essentials. There's nothing left to explore, but the people who say that have never been more than a half day from safety. The whole world got crisscrossed by roads and routes, but there's so much space in between. Dad showed me how to move between those lines. I always liked it there. It's been hard knowing he's gone. Hard to keep it together sometimes. Those souks in Marrakesh reminded me of the markets in Greece and Afghanistan. As a boy, I'd watch him haggle with someone when he didn't even have the language and come away with a bargain. Sure, he could be rough, but he was always kind to me. A giant in my eyes, even when I got to be taller. Now I've met his people and it all makes sense. No wonder he fell in with this crowd. He always hated what Abstergo did to history. They made it too easy, he said. Why would anyone bother doing the hard work of reading a book? You could just jump into someone's memories and see history for yourself. The real reason he kept on doing it the old way, excavating old ruins, digging through the clay with his hands, is the memory is unreliable, especially when it's someone else's memory, and Abstergo controls all the memories. One thing he drilled into me right from day one, history is a point of view. You only get one point of view, or you're not really learning anything. Followed him everywhere as a boy. Thought I was done with that after he started getting more radical than I was comfortable with. Suppose I just wanted to step out of his shadow, yet here I am on my way to kidnap some scientist all for the sake of Dad's cause. Who was I fooling? I was always my father's son. Should have just joined him when he asked. Maybe then he wouldn't be dead, or at least I would have had a few more years with him. I miss you, Dad, and I'm bloody scared. Then, Dad died. Alright, notice of dismissal. Ospinov declined. This, I know for sure we didn't read this one. Security Chief Klein, in light of the recent outrage committed against our operatives, you are instructed to resign your post and submit yourself to internal investigation effective immediately. Make no exaggeration when I say that your rank and competence has jeopardized our interests on a global scale. Dr. Muller was an integral part of Project Mnemosyne, and his loss places that entire operation into jeopardy. Not only did you fail to adequately protect the Doctor, you failed to implement kill protocols to ensure that the highly classified knowledge he possesses could not fall into enemy hands. There's no telling what damage they can do to us now. On several occasions you have argued that our enemy are no longer a viable threat to us and capable of organizing and striking back. It gives me no pleasure to inform you that you are demonstrably wrong. Our intelligence operatives have already linked this breach back to the recent infiltration at the Halland's Bluff facility, which you both failed to prevent, and which you assured the board had been subsequently contained. I do not need to tell you that this comes at the worst possible time, that we are on the verge of taking a revolutionary step forward, unprecedented in our history. The project is now too far along to change its course. Now. Thanks to your actions, your successor will be forced into the uncomfortable position of maximizing security against this new threat, while the rest of us double our efforts to push this project through a gate before the enemy devise a way to sabotage it. Disciplinary measures will be forthcoming. Director Ospinov. Okay. Overseer, what is this, Fallout? I'd like to congratulate you on your progress on Project Mnemosyne. Teaming Maeda and Ortiz was an inspired move. You were correct. His ability to keep her focused and to steer her somewhat scattershot methods have yielded great results. Your insight is to be commended. I heard you have her to keep a close eye on Maeda. She's a necessary asset but unpredictable. I need not remind you that our highest goal, indeed the ultimate purpose of this project, is to eliminate the strife that disorder brings. It disturbs me that to do so we must harness the very chaos we seek to expunge. Take care that she does not suspect what she is working towards. Her personality profile is incompatible with her beliefs. Volatile, self-sabotaging, and apt to rebel. We would not want her to become demotivated. I take this opportunity to remind you that despite the assurances of your security chief, our enemies persist, even in conditions of utmost secrecy when they find a way in. They may find a way in. Remain vigilant. We cannot risk any information getting into their hands until the project is complete. Then it'll be too late to stop it. The New World Order is within our grasp. History awaits. Director Ospinov. Scary stuff. Alright. We're gonna call it here, guys. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate everybody stopping by today. Thank you so much for all your support, for everybody who stopped by and said hello in the chat. I do apologize for my internet issues. We will be back on Thursday with more of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Until then, I appreciate every single one of you.